This content is for 18 plus mature audiences only. Expect explicit language, violence, and potentially unpleasant descriptions. Take breaks if needed for your mental health because your well being matters. Now, please welcome the cast and crew of the Wednesday Night Revival.
Rev, get your ass back in the saloon.
Oh my god!
Hello,
Brett.
and
Hey guys,
welcome.
look, we're live!
Howdy.
Yeah. I tried to warn them, but they didn't listen.
Warning them doesn't ever work. It's fine.
I
Hey guys,
try.
look what we're doing.
I try. I make this house a home.
Hey guys, I'm ahead in the void.
Wow.
All right, y'all. This is going to be a very interesting game that we are playing here. Welcome to Roll for Respawn. In case you didn't catch the intro, we're glad you're here. Tonight's game, we're starting off. It should be about a 4-shot, maybe a 5-shot, but really, we're playing the narrative here. So we could extend it, we could shorten it, depending on how great my players are. And well, they can't do math, so.
Well, listen here, you fuck.
Some of us can do math. Just
you're
not.
right.
I can do math, but I
can do
actually
math.
think about it. It's just my brain's usually not here, so I'm everywhere else.
Say math problems and let other people do it.
We are playing Deadlands, The Weird West. This story is one we're calling The Tales of New Gossamer. So yeah, we can jump in here if y'all are ready. We don't have any channel announcements at the moment, do we?
Not that I can
Are we
think of.
playing next week? As it
I
is the day
planned
before
on
the
it.
holiday.
That's smart to think about. And I would have loved to think about it before right now.
Fair enough.
I would say probably not, is
Okay.
my
Yeah.
guess, because the holidays are hard to get people together. We will probably play something on the channel, so come back and join us.
For the
but we
people
will
who
probably not be
don't
playing
want to
this
go see
game
their family members.
next week.
Anyway,
So I think it's about time to start, and I should probably get our music going, shouldn't I? There we go.
Cowboy stuff.
Let's just jam to that for a sec. Anyway, so The Tales of New Gossamer is a story that you're gonna have to. Now, did it just loop? Hopefully it did. There we go.
there it is.
This is what happens when you play the music before stream and then you stop it right at the end of the track.
Ta-da.
So this story is going to be one you're going to have to pay a little bit of attention to. We've got a story within a story, and sometimes within a story
taking notes?
here.
Guys.
So someone's going to have to keep track of some things here, and it ain't going to be me. I've kept track of some very, very important things on our back end. We will start each session with a look at the world as it is now. So we open this session on a sandstone cave, carved into the landscape over centuries by a water source that hasn't touched this ground in decades. A sandstorm rages outside, obscuring the view of the land beyond, eroding anything not smart enough to find shelter. A group of people have huddled inside this cave. Their clothes are many tattered and patchwork layers of cloth and leather, anything to keep the harsh sun and sand from taking bites out of the skin beneath. The remnants of a well-enjoyed but sparse meal are scattered apart. 2 old women are huddled together. A middle-aged man entertains 2 kids who look nothing like him. A teenage girl taps out a rhythm on the stone wall, and a couple in their 20s whispers while nursing their baby. A pile of rags near the wall shifts, and an elderly trans woman emerges, wiping sand and sleep from her eyes. She grabs a small plate that has been set aside for her, chewing thoughtfully and slowly, before looking at the assembled family around her. I feel the itch of a story untold. Gather round, my loves, before the tale turns to dust entirely. She clears her throat and gestures for one of the youngers to bring her a drink. This tale is especially fragile, as all who were there have long since gone. It is a tale of the world before, an account of the unwinding of threads that held the world in place, and the events that set us on this path as opposed to the other forks in the road of time. Our words may be the only keeping this knowledge alive. So children, I'll need you to listen closely so the past doesn't die in the dark. This part takes place in the town of New Gossamer, on the frontier of the old country that was. It's 1875, and the land was teeming with life, and the night was noisy, full of coyotes howling, scavengers shuffling, and shifting debris in the dark. She leans in to one of the younger children, making sure to really get in and make them jump with each descriptor. The American Civil War had gone on long, too long, and was only brought to a halt after the Great Quake brought a huge part of America that was to its knees and exposed the dangerous and vital Ghost Rock. Ghost Rock powered the new science that brought the country to its new age, as well as to the brink of death. Ghost Rock popped up many places in the country, but since the West and the Southwest had been hit so heavily by the Great Quake, more of it was exposed, bringing small but ferocious boomtowns to life in the world whose barrier between the spirits and the rest wore thinner than a grain of sand. New Gossamer is one such town on the frontier. Several years previous, the town of New Gossamer had only been a stop for cattle drovers headed out to larger populations with their moving crop. Smokey's mind came along, and soon the town started to add things: a drugstore, a new scientist, a national bank. Even the church got fixed up and expanded to account for the new folks. But the old saloon that had been there for years was a staple in town. It's where people like to gather, pass the time, listen to one of the only pianos in town, and it's where our story really gets going. At this point, we sort of fade out of the sandstone cavern and into our story with our players here. And the camera, as it fades, is moving forward and swings through saloon doors in motion. There's a haze of dirt that refuses to drift to the ground, and a heavy-set black woman in an apron, tied just a little too tight behind the bar, is pouring a few drinks in between, constantly dusting off the glasses and bottles that make the business run. We'll learn later, but her name is Hattie McDaniels, and she's a part of what serves for a town council around here. A few folks sit at a card game in a corner, and on the only couch in the entire saloon, making eyes over her fan, is the small but curvaceous Nora, in her sun and moon print dress, the likes of which have never been seen in a sleepy town just as this. And, my dear viewers, Nora is played by our own Blood Lusking here. Blood Aurora, in fact. Our Blood. On the other side of the bar, happily listening to a vivacious ancient man with papery skin and a beard that blocks his view of the keys, wearing corduroy overalls and a button-down shirt, finished off with a bolo tie, is Allie and Major, sort of leaning in and having a quiet discussion over the dregs of drinks. Sitting almost gingerly at the bar is a large black man with heavily calloused hands and a belly to match, with several drinks in front of him. He watches Hattie with a keen interest, but checks his back regularly. About this time, across the room, the music that is played by this ancient, papery-skinned man is interrupted by a shout as one of the people playing cards tips over their chair, accidentally spilling end to end over the dusty wood floor. A set of cards flies from their hand, and another slips from Delilah's sleeve.
Fuck.
A shout from across the table. You been cheating us?
Can I interfere at that point?
Your glass eyes
we're
must be
actually-
crooked if you think I'd be cheating there.
We are actually not done with the intro yet. It's
You
still
bitch!
going. Town church bell rings. rings for 11 o'clock, and the chaos halts for the briefest seconds before into the bar comes the town postman, a smiling fellow with a rectangular badge on his blue woolen coat and a manic sweat gleaming across his skin. "Here's your mail, Hattie, my dear." They toss a twine-wrapped bundle to Hattie McDaniels and turn on their heel, taking 2 steps before deciding better and turning back around, saying, "Actually, some of y'all might need this." And slapping 3 copies of the new Gossamer Times down on the table, tapping it twice, leaning over, winking, and turning back around. He exits, and the saloon becomes quiet for the first time today. That moment is shattered by a shin-sized cylinder clattering through the gated door and tumbling across the floor. Remember the cards we have, everybody?
Yeah.
Let's get initiative going.
Oh, we're going
Shit.
right into
Okay.
it.
Here we go again.
Does someone want to pull for me because I don't have enough screen area for everything I'm doing?
Sounds good. I can pull for you. I will actually place right here on the table for blood.
Okay.
I'm fine with that.
Everybody go ahead and flip your cards, because that is how we determine the order of turns. So for you guys, and there will be some other turns here, for you guys, we have a queen from Brett. We have a jack from Blood. We have 2 6s, which I sent you guys a cheat sheet. Does somebody have that pulled up for me?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, real quick.
What is the, I forget whether hearts or spades is ranked higher.
Spades is the
Like
highest,
spades.
then it's hearts,
Or
diamonds,
sorry,
and
hearts or
clubs and-
diamonds.
So hearts are
Gotcha. So we've got for turn order for you guys: Brett, Blood, Darkness, Bright, Rev.
Where's my? Hold on, I have a counter real quick. I'll write that down. If I could find it.
It's okay, it'll all be over soon.
Oh, good.
I just gotta know that I go after Brett.
And I go
I go
first.
after darkness.
It said a canister, like a lead canister, just like popped in.
It's not
The
lead.
room. Oh, okay. So it's.
Do you want to start this out with a notice check?
You know what? Sure. Sure.
That sounded very unsure of you, buddy.
So the way
I've
skills
never been
work
more
here,
sure of anything.
I know Brett is our most experienced player in this system. We are playing Deadlands, which is a Savage Worlds based system. It's actually Savage Worlds. It's their Weird West spin-off. The way it works is every player character is considered a wild card, which means they get to start a d6. Then, based on whatever skill they've got, Brett, this is a notice skill.
Yes, which is smarts.
Which is smarts. So they'll get a die for whatever their smarts value is, and a die for whatever their skill value is, their notice value. You're gonna roll all 3 of those. If any one of them is a max of whatever, they get to roll that again and add to it.
No maxes. My total for my skills, not including my wildcard D6 die, is 10.
So it is the highest singular value.
You got it. For the audience, that's a 7.
7. Okay. A 7 will do you good here. So, it's a cylinder, sort of. You can see that as it sort of tumbled in through the gate and across the floor, it's left some sort of like goopy residue. It was once a sort of cylinder shape, but obviously there is something on the outside of it that is obscuring its edges. And it is, I will say, hissing.
Shit. Delilah's gonna stand up and try and the goopy substance. Does it look like tar, or like what exactly? Can I not tell what it is just by looking at it?
I would say you're not. It it is somewhere like it's a dark goopiness. It could be tar, it could be like an oil, it could be several different things. It's not. It is not a thin liquid. It is very viscous.
Okay. Gross.
It's
Um,
goopy.
I've given you the goo you'd like. I know my
Oh,
players.
No.
They're here for the goop.
Nope.
I'm here for the goop that takes off clothing, not this type of goop.
Yuck.
I second that.
I mean, technically, if our clothes are blowing off us, as well as most of our flesh and meat, ain't that technically getting rid of our clothing?
No, because it's not
Yeah.
sexy.
To you. Delilah is going to try and Delilah is going to try and run over to the caster and see if they can throw it out through these swinging doors.
Okay.
If any of the people who are at the table currently are gonna try and stop that, Nora's definitely gonna pick up their role and start playing distraction.
So the people at the table have dived back. They were looking to engage, but have fully decided whatever the fuck this is, they want no part.
Sure.
In that case, I'll sit back and watch the stupid and be prepared to fix her if she gets hurt.
Was Bowen careful, sweetie?
Except you ain't.
Delilah's gonna try to scoop it up and just baseball throw it.
Okay. Go ahead, and this would be a ranged attack. And there's gonna be some negatives to it.
Oh, good,
So
great.
this is, I'll have the negatives on afterwards.
Sure.
It's like taxes.
Shit. In fact, it is.
Thank you, Marshall. Appreciate that. So, what do I need to roll there, Chief?
So like I said, this would be a ranged attack, so it should be, I believe it's a shoot roll.
You got it. So, I got a shoot and roll. That is a D4 and 2D6.
Sounds good.
Highest one's a 4, which is not good considering the negatives.
That is not good. This thing is stuck to your hand.
Fuck.
That is probably more than enough turn for the first of y'all. Blood, you said you're sitting and watching the stupid?
Not that apparently this one got it stuck to his fucking arm.
Her.
Her arm.
Yeah, her arm. Yes. I'm gonna go over there, and I have like probably a like handkerchief or some shit like that on me,
Scarf or
and
whatever.
try and like help get it off of her.
Okay. I really am realizing that I need a list of the Deadlands skills here. I should.
So, interesting thing, there's not a lot of skills in the game. They mostly are all the skills are found in the regular set, like Savage Worlds.
I understand. I found a cheat sheet with it. So we're good. So that feels like that's an athletics. Or yeah, athletics is what I'm thinking.
All right, so it's a D6 for my wild card dice, and then my agility and athletics, correct?
Yes.
Because it's an agility dice.
And if you ever don't have a skill, you can make that check, and it's unskilled, which has a different set of rules for how we roll the dice. So
Yeah, but everyone's
if I
shot
ever
is
call for a
athletics.
check, let me know.
Yeah. So that is 2d8 and a d6.
Wow.
Wow. Well, that's not the greatest, but it's not terrible. So, I got a 2 on my wild card dice, a 5 on one of my d8s, and a 2 on the other one.
So,
Oh no.
So in this game, Marshall, remind me, getting a 4 is a success typically. Like that's the
A
base.
4 is success.
Mhm.
This is a special condition.
Great, because it's sticky.
So, because there's some shit going on here.
You
That's
are
a
a bad
problem.
charm!
What are you doing here? Get out of here! Why are you rubbing? I'm not cold. Let go of my hand.
Your handkerchief does get gummed up in the gunk, and you cannot separate it.
Okay, well,
So
I
now
guess
there's an
that
additional
handkerchief
layer, sort of like a cast, forming on the outside of this fabric is sort of melding to this goop.
Oh, that's troublesome. What did you do, Delilah?
I think I did it. I ain't done shit. Mask, give us a hand here.
Yep. Yeah.
I
so
think Earl's got a better chance. I'll let him go first.
Hold your hand up. I was gonna grab a chair. And
so real quick, Bright, does that mean you're passing on your turn entirely?
No,
The
Earl's
reason
turn
that-
is before mine.
Oh, is it Earl's turn? Okay.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
thought
that was a
hearts
clever way
were
of-
ahead of diamonds.
Hold up.
No, because it's spades, hearts, diamonds, and then clubs.
Flips.
Mhm.
And you got hearts, and they
Yeah.
got diamonds.
Yeah.
So
So-
you go first.
Oh, you said that I went after darkness.
I
Initially.
heard you for me.
Oh, well then never mind. It is my turn.
If I did,
Uh,
I misspoke.
Oh, my bad.
Spades,
Someone
hearts,
clip it.
diamonds, clubs. Bright has 6 of hearts. Darkness has diamonds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I go okay because the greater signs confused me. Okay, then Majora is gonna go over there and be like, "This is why I like you, crazy bitches. You just get into the weirdest shit, and it's great." And she'll like walk over there, and she'll put she'll put her boot on the canister and see if she's gonna be like, now y'all,
If you break my hand,
We'll
I kill you.
well, we'll see how it goes. I don't plan on breaking anything, but you may need to grow something back. And she'll get her Bowie knife out and try and like wedging it, like cutting not the hand, but into the goo between the handkerchief and the hand.
So cutting off all the
Okay.
skin attached to this thing.
No, because there's goo and then handkerchief and then knife. Or
This
goo
is
and then more knife.
Gonna lose a
This is
hand.
amazing.
You're the one who
this-
started this.
This
Everybody's
feels
already
like a
attached
fighting
to the
check.
thing.
To me,
This is a what check?
a fighting check, I believe. To me,
I do not have fighting. I should have fighting, but I don't think I put fighting as one of my things. But that's fine.
Savage Worlds paid 89. His unskilled attempts.
Because I have athletics, common knowledge, notice, persuasion, stealth, shooting,
Mm-hmm.
and I blanked on fighting for some
I like that you have stealth shooting. That's going to be useful.
Isn't it?
You got a silencer on that revolver in 1875. Wow. just an old old
Listen,
can.
if you
That's
kill
revolvers
kill
have existed in
everything,
the past.
listen, if you kill everything that you're
Oh.
shooting, then there's no one to report it. It's gonna be silent anyways.
Okay.
Skyrim logic.
So, this is what I thought it was, but I had to double check, and they gave it weird notation. Actually, I am not 100% sure of this. They have D4 and then an upright exclamation mark and then an upside down exclamation mark -2.
So I think if memory serves, It's up to the marshal to see if it's a positive or a negative, if they get any sort of buffs to that, considering who the character might be.
I would say, given the bounty hunter, I would not add a negative to that. But I believe that notation means roll 2d4 and take the lower.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that's what that means. So you get your
Well-
d6 and roll 2d4 and take the lower
D6, 2D4.
of the 2d4.
Right. You also do get your stat, which I believe fight is agility. Yeah.
It is agility, absolutely.
And I have an 8 in agility.
So you get to roll your d8.
Okay, so I get 2D4, a D6, and a D8.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, Marshall. Oh, itchy.
And then it's the lower of the 2d4.
Yes.
Yeah.
I rolled 4s on both of them. And then I
That
rolled
means
a
it
1.
So that means it explodes, and I don't know what the ruling is here, but I'm gonna make up a ruling right now. It explodes, but the explode die is the same. So roll 2d4 again, and take the lower, but you'll add that lower to that 4 you've already rolled. Does that track for everybody else? Does that make sense?
Sense.
Okay. I don't know what the ruling here would be, but it's a
I mean, it
continuation of the
sounds like you
previous.
just made it.
Yeah.
2, so we're going with the 1, and that would be added to the 4.
So 5.
So
Yes.
five.
So
So
5
5.
total for that one.
Mhm.
So what did
Okay.
you get on your other dice?
I got a 6 on my D8 and a 1 on my D6.
Okay. So a 6 is still your best.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, did you say 6 on your D6?
6 on the D8.
My D8.
You got
Okay,
a 1
sorry.
on the d6 though.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
that's funny.
yeah.
I love being
Um,
special.
It would have been interesting if you rolled a bunch of 1s because that's a crit fail.
Sure, it'll happen.
Anyway.
Don't worry.
To give us a chance.
You know
Um,
what
That's
happens.
on me.
so, you're digging in this knife, and it feels like there is progress being made.
There, Delilah, don't worry about it. I got you.
I don't
get
trust
there.
you. I don't. Nope. Don't look at me. You're smiling. I don't like your smile.
But it's slow going. It's gonna take more than a turn. It's gonna take a little bit.
That's fine. I'll savor it.
All right, Earl.
What are y'all good in these things? Gonna walk over to them and I don't know. He wants to yeet them all outside, but
Grabs the canister and yeets it, and all of us follow.
yeah.
Do it.
I was gonna have him try to hit it, but now someone's in there like digging with a knife, so I guess he's gonna try to grab something and help pry it up with the knife. I like help the person. I don't know.
Assist the knife wielder.
Assist the knife wielder.
Maybe if you like put some soap in it, the soap might like lubricate it a bit, and then we'll be able to get it through faster. Kind of
Yeah,
like
pour some beer
butter.
over it.
Kind of like butter in a steak, you know. And I feel like that's a similar situation.
Gonna take one of his drinks and just pour it over. Hopefully, the alcohol will
That
help
sounds caustic.
do that. I don't know.
Sleep.
Not smart.
Hell?
I mean, worst
Sorry
case
to do
scenario,
this
we
to
light
you.
it on fire. It might melt it.
I am
It's a
sorry
bomb!
to do this to you, Blood or Darkness, because I know exactly who your character is. Let's go ahead and roll a weird science roll.
Oh,
That's
no.
a smart spaces.
Okay, so what do I roll for that? Because I got
Um,
a D4 for smarts.
or sorry, this is science. We're gonna do science, not weird science, because weird science is arcane for the mad scientist background specifically, according to this. So we're just doing science.
Well, none of us are smart enough for that.
So I literally don't
Me.
even have a number on
So-
smarts.
Have smart. I think I'm the
don't-
only
That's
one
a
who's got
D4.
smart.
Everything's
Smarts,
a D4.
smarts, yeah, is a D4 then. That means you're rolling a D4 for that, a D6 for your wild die, and 2d4 take the lowest for being unskilled in research or in science.
You're just gonna pour the beer all over me.
Yep.
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay. So I got a 6 for my D6.
Hey.
Hey, and a 4. Or sorry, you said take the lower, so 2.
Oh, okay, wait. So, how many d4s did you roll there?
I had to roll this one twice because I can't find any of my others.
Get
But I
roll
got a
one more
2 and then a 4.
So you should have had 3 d4s there.
Oh, okay. 2, 4, and a 4.
So we'll have the first two be the random roll, and then that last would be your first one, so it's not mixed up.
That's what I was thinking too, Brett.
Either way, doesn't that 4 blow up?
No.
No. Okay.
Oh, that second 4 does, yes.
Mhm.
So go ahead and roll it one more time.
Darkness, you gotta roll the d4 again.
3.
7.
So that's 7.
All right.
Also, you rolled a d6 and got a 6, right?
The
Oh, that
wild
also
one.
explodes.
Oh.
Roll that d6
Got it.
again.
God damn
I
it.
got you, bro.
I found the rest of my die. That D6 is now a 1.
No,
Seven
it's
again.
now a 7. Because you take the 6 and plus whatever the next thing is. So it
That's
looks like
7.
you've got a 4 and a 3 and a 6 and a 1, right? So it's 7 on both?
Yeah.
7 no matter what. Okay, cool. So you are able to you actually are able to grab the strongest moonshine you could see. Hattie had marked in the back, right? You didn't want to just use the good drinking stuff. You figured might be the strongest moonshine in the shop might do it. And it actually does start to dissolve the goop around the cylinder. The problem here is this. So the goop the alcohol does a great job. But you learn the hard way, the hissing was a flame.
Oh.
This is a
it
bomb!
Lights up. God damn it. What the hell?
Hi, y'all.
Hi.
The entire saloon explodes.
Even get a go.
At that point, I had to. I'm sorry, Rev.
We were fucking it
I
up
was
at a
gonna
higher
shoot it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dumped alcohol all over it.
Yeah.
Uh,
As Earl's coming, like, what are you doing? That's a fucking bomb.
Yeah, because Earl was a minor before, so he would know what fucking.
He said
Oh,
the
I'm so
canary is dead. We might as well fuck it up.
So the town church bell rings 11, and the chaos halts for the briefest seconds before into the bar comes the town postman, a smiling fellow with a rectangular badge on his blue woolen coat and a manic sweat gleaming across his skin. "Here's your mail, Hattie, my dear." And they toss a twine bundle to McDaniels and turn on their heel, taking 2 steps before deciding better and turning back around, saying, "Actually, some of y'all might need this." Before slapping 3 copies of the new Gossamer Times down on the table and tapping it twice, giving a wink. He exits, and the saloon becomes quiet for the first time today. That moment is shattered by a shin-sized cylinder clattering through the swinging open door and tumbling across the floor.
Delilah, don't you touch it!
What?
Earl is gonna pick up a fucking chair and just smack it, like, out.
Yeah,
So
you're
real quick,
making too much noise.
What I will say is to be fair, we're going to start with Rev here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
For sure. I'm in shock.
Y'all are making too much of this. I'm gonna grab one of the newspapers, and like with the newspaper wrapped around, Goop doesn't get on me. Toss the sumbitch outside.
And, make me a ranged, so a shoot roll.
Yeah. One of them's, and one of them's,
Yeehaw.
and one of
We're
them's.
good at thems.
I would hope. Motherfucker has like a million
I
guns.
got a 1 and 2 6s off of 3d6. So I guess both of those explode, yeah?
Yep,
Are they still d6s or do they go up?
they're still d6s.
Okay.
They just stack the results. So,
I got d6s again. I got 6s again. Both times.
both of them fuckers?
Yes!
The fuck?
I'm at 12.
We're gonna have
so
to make
far.
you roll on camera, you son of a bit. No, keep going.
Okay. And then a 5 and a 3. So that's
Okay. 17.
that's 17.
So, the best among you, apparently.
Pacifist.
Allie. is Allie the pacifist? No, Allie's not the
Nope,
pacifist.
I'm the pacifist.
Sorry,
Okay.
the one who refuses violence but carries all the guns. An arms dealer.
Yeah.
I don't refuse violence either. Wait for it.
Allie, you take and you hurl this fucking thing outside. It reminds you of an old game that was brand new when you were a kid called softball, and you can
No,
fast pitch with the
I hate
best
you.
of them. What?
I hate you.
You can fast pitch with the best of them, and so you're throwing this explosive device back out the front of the saloon, and there's a moment as it sort of clatters through the doors where half of y'all think, oh shit, it's bouncing off those doors and coming right back in, but it soars, it tinks off the top of it and soars up and over, and you hear several voices outside go, ah, fuck, before this thing fucking explodes, and you can feel the heat wave off of it inside the building.
What do you just kill?
Who cares about who we just killed? What the hell just happened? We were on fire, and then it happened again.
I'm stuck on that too.
Delilah
I'm
stands
hoping
up.
it'll go away.
It ain't nothing but deja vu.
There's no
Deja
such thing as just deja vu. It's those
Somebody
damn
tossed in
mole
a pipe
people.
bomb, your life flashed before your eyes, and then I got rid of it, saved your lives. Which, in case you didn't know, is actually what service I provide. So,
Do you want a drink?
I would like to go ahead and waive my fee this time, as I had not had the opportunity to, alert y'all to my wares. But I am here to sell my gun as it is.
Want to see the crazy motherfucker that came up with it. I'm gonna head outside. I want to see what this carnage is like out there.
I'm gonna grab one of the
So-
newspapers.
Absolutely. You can grab. There's one left on the table. You've got one.
There should be 2 left.
Well, I grabbed
nope.
one. There's one left.
There were 3 in total. You grabbed one, wrapped it in the bomb,
What's the
and
bartender's
one
name
was
again?
taken. So 3, 1 gone, 2
I think her name is
gone,
Heidi McDaniels.
1's left.
And
And
I
this
thought you were saying
finger is
there
the
was
one that
one
you
left.
left up.
Before he grabbed it.
You were like,
No.
nah.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna pay my tab and be like, thank you kindly, Heidi, and step outside.
You got mine as well, and then I'm gonna step out.
I'm too broke for that shit.
I ain't paying for no one. Fuck y'all. Following Delilah.
But Delilah's still inside. She just grabbed the paper to see what was on the cover.
No,
She
what I'm
hasn't
saying
left
is,
yet.
like, I'm going closer to you.
Y'all
Okay.
leave without paying.
Which, for the record, I probably would have ordered a drink or two, but I also would have just been drinking from other people's glasses.
The worst kind.
Okay, I
Can
don't
let it go
remember how many
away.
bennies I'm supposed to have.
Everybody
Just a note.
starts with 3 bennies. By the way, they reset at the end of the session, so use them or lose them.
That is too much Benadryl.
Sorry, the
Hey.
what's the money called in this?
Dollars. American.
Dollars? Okay, so it's just dollars. Okay.
Yeah, we're
Freedom
just gonna say
units.
dollars. There is a more complicated money system for people who would like to use it. We aren't those people.
No.
Okay, cool. Then, I mean, Earl's an honest guy, so he's gonna pay everyone's tab, I guess. Whoever's just trying to fucking walk out.
Walk.
So-
I didn't walk. I ran. I ran outside.
And to be fair, Allie claims to have paid.
Like a liar.
Well, who's back inside? I mean, I can still come back inside.
I want to see if they got Mamadou.
Thank you kindly, Hattie. How much I owe you for them?
For a reason.
You know what? Just get on. It's on the house today.
Hattie, we don't deserve you.
Ma'am? Step
Did,
outside.
did Delilah buy anything?
What?
Did I'm asking Brett if Delilah actually got anything really?
Probably not.
Yeah.
Drinking while playing cards as a
Not
cheat
the
is a
greatest
terrible
idea.
idea.
Yeah.
9 in the morning.
Gotta
I just know that
wet my
It's
whistle.
11. But
They said
also-
Earl had a lot of
Oh,
drinks
my
in
bad.
front of him.
Time. You know what? Time change happened. I got confused.
Yeah.
I'm in a
I
different
kind
time
of
zone.
made the description that Earl was a man with a
Keep
beer
in their
belly.
cups.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
We step on outside.
all right. Outside you see, and it is not on the map. I probably should have put it on the map, but here we are.
Damn.
You see wreckage. Don't worry, the horses are not part of that wreckage.
Damn it.
It's past the horses, but you see
You don't let Lucille hurt no more than any.
Nah,
It was a
you
mighty fine
mangled-
throw, if I say so myself.
you see mangled bits of people.
They
This
got
was-
Man,
good weapons.
they know where we are. We gotta get out of here.
Now, see, I would have
They're
charged about $10 a head for each of these guys. And if you can't
The mole
hand,
people.
that's about 6 guys. Like I said before, I'm gonna go ahead and waive my fee this time. I just want y'all to know what's on the record.
You can't just claim that we owe you
Hold on.
because you saved your own ass.
No,
What does
that's what I'm
Allie look
saying.
like?
I'm
Because
saying you
Delilah's
don't owe
gonna
me.
give her a once over. What does Allie look like?
Oh, yeah. So she's 5'8". She's got, a full figure, red hair, kind of pulled back under the hat, one green eye, one sort of like violet eye, pistol belt with 2 guns, and then a backpack just covered in guns. She looks like she's ready to fucking roll.
Sure, and I don't know why my camera's quitting on me.
I ain't say you owe me. In fact, I was saying quite the opposite. You don't owe me. I'm letting you know you don't owe me for this one.
Looking at the irons on her hips, we've been out the west for a while, right? Marshall, how used do they look like? Is the grips kind of like showing like wear and tear, like, or are they looking pristine?
I think they look closer to pristine than Walmart. They're not new, but they're also not used.
But out in a sandstorm, but not necessarily. The hammer doesn't look like it's been a groove from someone's finger. Gotcha.
You were gonna say something, Tony, before we started talking about collecting heads and hands and shit.
I missed the heads and hands collection talk.
I
I'm-
do.
You said willfully ignored.
Allie was offering to be a saint by, murdering 6 people. And we don't even know if it was actually 6 people.
We didn't murder them. They murdered themselves by putting a bomb in the saloon, and then we defended ourselves by passing it back. We were giving them
do
what
we
they
know they
wanted.
were
I'm telling you, it was the goddamn
defended us
mole
for
people
you.
Oh
throwing
my
the
God.
bomb in.
What the fuck no mole people you talking about, Earl?
It's the goddamn mole people. I was down in them mines, and they were there. There were holes
You know, I
that
have
people
been hired to handle mole people
dug.
before.
See,
I can do that.
they've been hunting me. That's them.
And it's a good
It's
thing you're
only-
above ground then, huh,
I
sir?
only charge $12 a head for mole people.
You know, that's a lot for a
How
head.
the
I
hell
mean,
did they
you don't even have that many holes in a head unless you make them yourself.
Well, I mean, that's kind of what
Oh
I meant.
my.
I would put holes in the heads, shoot them.
What's going on? Ignoring whatever the fuck that is, looking around, what else is going on?
Yeah, I mean, people. This is a small town, so people are coming out of the front of buildings to look at what the fuck explosion this was. So you can see folks poking their head out of the front of the bank. There's what looks to be some sort of a security guard at the front of the bank that is hand on pistol with wary eyes. You can see some folks poking their heads out of each of the dry goods in the drugstore. The newspaper person is sitting out front with a notebook flipped open, scribbling away.
Oh, saddle up next to him.
Nobody said it was a him.
Hey,
It-
damn.
Damn.
Not
I'll-
it. I'm
I
so
had to fuck with y'all on that one.
I will join
and-
by sitting on this.
I'll
The
listen
post,
here.
open up this paper. What's going on? Is this worth the 2 bits?
Didn't we
So-
just die?
Yeah.
I think we might have.
I
'Cause-
don't know.
I had a knife, and it's shiny now. Anyway, the newspaper boy's talking or something like that.
I was trying to figure out which of the 3 threads we started at once we were going with.
Yeah.
Welcome to
'cause-
ADHD on Roll for Respawn. We've got merch. You should check it out in the links below.
So I was kind of just letting y'all go for a second to see what would happen.
I want to talk to this newspaper person.
But there is now
Yeah.
major.
Apparently doodling.
Oh wait, the music stopped working there. Warden.
No,
Not for me, it didn't.
I hear music.
Lol.
Okay, never mind.
Wanna
Lucha, I
reconnect.
just saw Lucha's thing. I don't know if anyone saw that comment.
One, that wasn't about the music, that was about the audio.
Oh.
And that was like 10 minutes ago.
What was the comment?
There was major static when we talk.
But it's
Oh.
gone now.
Gone now.
I thought you saw it and had fixed it.
You'll have to. We may want to check the timestamp on that and go back and check that recording.
Sure.
Lucha also
Newspaper boy.
literally while we were watching redeemed a stretch. So let's go ahead and do that.
Whatever Noros wants to do, they can do it. I'll just be sitting down next to them, reading the paper.
And the
But
sippies.
that boat-
I will start with the headlines for the newspaper. For you. So, on the very top of the newspaper, which, like I said, is the new Gossamer Times, there is the phrase "justice to be done," and the picture of a very unkempt unkempt man. These are black and white photos. Unkempt
Mhm.
man in extremely raggedy clothing. He's got like 3 teeth left in his mouth. Right? You can kind of see like this is somebody who's worked very hard for a living, and it has bowed them over. They have literally had their body shrunk by the wearing of labor. And I've got a full paragraph for that story. The second one, right underneath the half fold, is local church gets new preacher, sees resurgence. There's no picture with this one. But there is a subtitle, Hallelujah. As you flip it open on the next page, there are 2 more stories in an ad. Scaredy cat scientist closing down early. A sort of comic by that that is drawn to show a sort of bespectacled person standing on a chair as if scared by a mouse. And then Jenkins' house in need of new owners. This one, of course, does not have any imagery with it. And then last is the ad, which does have an image of 2 people proudly each holding pickaxes and together lifting a rock the size of both of their torsos put together. It says, "Work for Smokies." And then underneath there's a subtitle that says $50 a day. So there's more to each of these stories, but I wanted to give you the headlines before we jumped over. And
They have
then
been written
if
down.
you'd like to read any one in particular, we can delve into those later. So you wanted to know about the newspaper person.
Yeah. What they're
Okay.
written down, how long they've been sitting here.
The postman.
Is it the same guy that came in and delivered the stuff?
It is
or-
not the postman.
Okay.
That's a good question.
Mr.
And when I developed this, I hadn't even
Postman.
thought that you guys might think those are the same characters. So that's good to know. No, it is a sort of leathery skinned woman with faded tattoos, wearing a short sleeved white button up and a vest. She pulls out a pocket watch to note the time right before you show up.
Okay. Evening, darling. How long you been out here? You see who threw that in?
Long enough to see you make them disappear.
I didn't do nothing. I was just inside when it got tossed out. I can give you who threw it out. If you can give me a bit more on who threw it in.
I'm going on record.
Sure.
Tell me, who are you?
Name's Nora. Just a simple traveler.
I be as pretty as you one day.
Well, that is a mighty fine compliment seeing you now.
And that was last week.
I could believe it.
Now, Nora, where are you from? Because you're not from around here, are you?
Here and there. Don't really know where we started. Been on the road too long. Probably ain't even left.
Interesting how the past fades into the dust for those of us that want to leave it behind.
Wasn't nothing left back there.
Trouble always find you, Nora?
No, typically. I'm usually the one getting my friends out of the trouble.
Are you?
I do just fine, thank you very much.
I assume you're the trouble then.
They really are.
Delilah Draw, or you can call me Diddy.
from a GM question, did you say Diddy or Didi?
Didi.
Okay, just it sounded like Diddy, and I was gonna warn you away from that.
Nope.
Oh.
D.
Okay, cool. I just had to ask.
There's Tony, always trying to stop us from referencing problematic musicians.
Yep. Yeah, that'd be me.
That's the trend Tony does for us. Really? That's what we're going with.
Shockingly, yes.
That's surprisingly in a large amount of the things that I do for this channel are stop us from getting in hot
Making
water.
very poor
So our
choices
PR
are
person.
Basically, yeah.
Tony had a PR.
He's a full-time fucking job out here.
What's
We
character
are.
doing with all that baby oil?
No.
Banned and reported.
Nope. Stay like this from now on.
No,
Well,
Brett, please
Alan.
take that off. I don't need you in a white
I
pad.
I
It's
hear
so
what
bad.
you said. No. Okay.
No,
Anyway.
it's I don't like
Oh,
it.
Lordy.
Oh,
What does my dear fine lady have to say?
Delilah draw. How you do?
A lot. Now let me guess. You I haven't always had that name, have you?
Well, just like your tattoos, darling. You didn't have them before, but it's permanent now.
She'll smile. Well said. Well said. There you go. I like you. So, it was a couple of cowpokes, actually. It was interesting. They didn't come with much of hardware or badges or identifying features that really I could see.
Were they caught in the explosion when it came back out?
Sure were.
Were they not
was
regulars?
that?
Run.
You're a little quiet.
Both
Tony.
y'all
You gotta
talking
speak
at the
up.
same time.
What was that? You were very quiet.
You should have seen them run.
Mm.
Couldn't run fast enough, though.
So they're one of the dead bodies?
If you can even call it that.
Is it just kind of like bits and pieces over there? I didn't actually get the
Yeah,
picture.
yeah, it's disintegrated.
Okay, cool.
Blown to
It's,
Kingdom
yeah, there are
Come.
not recognizable bodies. There are
Love it.
mangled chunks.
Were they not like regulars in this town? Were they just travelers?
I didn't recognize them, none.
They have any horses or anything? And I'll pull out a $5 bill.
If I was that easily bought, this town wouldn't get any good info.
$5 is a lot for this time, friend.
That'll buy you 2 drinks, but so not really. I'll pull out 15.
6 drinks.
That's an evening.
It's info for info, I do believe, Delilah.
Your friend is much.
She's smart. She is pretty. That's very true.
Could not have put it better myself.
Well, we were minding our own business on the inside. Suddenly, that thing comes flying in.
The postman.
The one that is entirely too armed up runs up, grabs a newspaper, and tosses it.
Are you
Got
saying
the feeling
I
it
saved
was-
your life?
Huh?
She'll crack a smile.
Mhm.
Are you saying I saved your life?
Damn
You're the one
straight.
that runs all the papers. Yes, ma'am, you did.
In fact, I do. Set them myself too. Gonna have to reset them after that explosion. Shook the whole town.
Not much of a town to shake, unfortunately, especially not with things blowing up like this. Is this a common occurrence around here? We've only been in town, what, 2 days? If?
Not terribly common, but I will say you might want to skedaddle. It does seem like I'm trying not to call him Marshall because my official game title is Marshall.
Yeah.
Sure.
But the law enforcement of this town is headed this way. And I don't know how much questions you want to answer.
On their record, not many. You can ask me whatever you want.
Smile, come back and see me sometime.
You have
But,
yourself a deal.
If you want to be able to, you might need to move.
I'm gonna grab Delilah's arm and start hoofing it down one of the side roads.
Perfect. I think this is a great time for us to take a quick break, if y'all are good with that.
Sounds good.
Let me get over
It's
to the
about
thing.
halfway done with tonight, I think.
Thank you, friends, for sticking with us as long as we have. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
It has been very weird dusting off my accent. Be
Hell
right
yeah.
back, guys. Later. We are
Come back to the
live.
Wild West, friends.
Meowdy.
We got a funky view.
Meowdy.
Oh, I've done a goof. I've done a goof bad. I
We've
just
done
wanna
a goof
know.
on stream. I was doing a good bit, and we've done a goof on stream.
You done goofed.
Oh,
You done
oh,
goofed
well,
up, you
That's
goober?
so Protestant. Did you do that?
I did a
Guys, the
goof.
map is
I'm so
gone.
sorry.
Yeah, what happened?
There we go. Anyway, is it okay to break
Where's
something?
the map?
There is no more map, though.
I'm working on getting that one back. I
Cool.
did a
No
thing.
worries. I just wanted to make sure that wasn't what you were asking about. Other than that,
No, the goof
everyone
was
is in the right
another
spots.
thing.
And that looks good. Cool.
Look, I fixed it.
Yay.
We are goop free.
Oh, there's no such
For
thing.
now. Till the next goop. So, as you look off, we'll say to the east on the map here. We're gonna say the right side of the map is the east. By the way, we're just gonna orient. I don't have a compass rose on this map, but up is north, and to the right is east. To the east, you see sort of a group of about 6 individuals, all with the same kind of walk. And you can see something shiny flashing on their chests. The one with the biggest hat is in the middle, leading the pack.
Me and Delilah have already taken off. Well, at least I've taken off, and I've grabbed Delilah's arm, and
Yeah,
I don't
well,
know if she's struggling.
No, I'm just I can run. I can run fine.
Okay, well, it was less of a talking thing and more of a get the fuck out here.
Well, what about Mask?
Mask is running alongside y'all. Where we're going?
Why?
Earl's
Why are you
just-
like this?
There,
Y'all see
waiting.
him getting the hell out of job. Out of Dodge.
You been a Dodge?
There's a law coming, and I don't want to deal with them.
We ain't done.
Ooh,
nothing,
that's a
though.
good idea. Yeah, we definitely need to get out of here.
But
Yeah,
we
there's
didn't-
chunks everywhere. I tried grabbing stuff, but there's literally nothing there.
even like
like-
the iron.
Nah, nothing. Unless there is Marshall.
Allie's gonna
There's not really there's chunks, but there's nothing really recognizable. Even if you were to look for something that might be a little more solid, like weapons, you'll find bits and pieces and melted slag.
Wow.
Allie's gonna come up to the group to me like, y'all say Law's coming?
Points to the group of 6.
Nothing to you.
You should be fine if you work with the law all the time as you're hunting things.
Kind of like
She'll
head and
she'll
head.
have no issue,
mind if
with
I,
you at all.
Y'all mind if I come with you?
If
Are
I
you
can
gonna
keep
keep
putting your
talking about-
shinies on the back there.
Half off my services.
How about we
No,
just don't
Need
shoot the
your
legs so they...
services.
What
I'm
if
gone.
we just
I'm
don't
already-
shoot
I'm
the
gone.
leg? Yep. I'm following her. Following her.
And talking. I want to see what they can do walking and talking. Are you
We're
distracted
waiting
by
for
having
the-
to put left over right, or is it right over left?
Did the music stop for anybody else?
It
Alright.
Yeah,
has
you
a lull.
started.
It
Yeah,
loops.
we've done this.
Usually I get stuff that loops really well. These tracks have a pause, and I haven't figured out how to make that.
It's like a 7
transition
second, it's like a
better
10-second
yet.
pause though. It's not terrible.
Yeah.
Second
So
long time when
going
you
after
notice it. Anyway,
Trying to be nice.
But yeah, if I get to
Um.
the edge of this, the bar before they're past this point, I will wait for them to get the fuck out.
Yeah, sorry, I'm with her.
well, sorry. Are we
I'm
doing this on
following
roll
behind
20?
him.
So you're working to pass on the other side of the bar from them, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. That feels
Not Earl.
like a stealth check.
Bet.
Sure.
I'll be open and honest with y'all this time. The target number here is 4.
Sure.
And stealth is what? It's agility, right?
It's
Stealth
agility,
is
yes, ma'am.
Agility base, yes. So
Okay.
you got your D6, whatever your agility die is, and then if you've got stealth, roll that. If you don't have stealth, it's 2d4. Take the lowest.
I do.
Total is 7.
Everyone starts with stealth. It's a part of this game.
Perfect. Just wanted to make sure. I can't remember what the exact starting pack is, so.
My
So
highest
my
was a
high 5.
my highest was a
5.
2.
If I have a D6 in stealth and then I have my D8 in agility, would I roll just a 6 and an 8, or would I
And
roll a
six.
D4?
Nope.
No.
You would roll 2 d6s and a d8. A d6
Okay.
for your wild die, a d6 for your stealth, you
Stealth.
said, and a d8 for your agility.
Okay. My highest was a 4 on the D6.
Okay. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, right?
I love how all the
7
girls
was
just
mine.
took off.
Oh, 7. Darkness, what'd you get?
I'm not rolling. I'm standing there. Earl's gonna
you're
talk to him.
You're standing out in the open? Okay. Good
Earl's
to
gonna
know.
talk to the cops. The girls took
He's waiting
off.
for the cops to come by. He's like waving at him, like, "Hey, come here,
Oh,
y'all!
good.
They threw a fucking grenade at us."
God damn it, Earl.
Do we know Earl? Why are you saying damn it, Earl?
Not really. We don't really know Earl. Earl is just kind of a dude in the bar. I don't think he even knows my name
Okay.
yet. So there's that.
So, repeat this real quick. And I what I would say is y'all have all been in the bar long enough to have overheard each other's names. You may not have introduced each other, but you at least would know each other's names.
Damn it.
Narratively, that's going to make a lot of things a lot easier. So we're doing that.
Okay.
Okay, repeat to me, everybody but Earl, repeat to me your stealth checks. Oh, we're just holding up fingers. Okay. 2,
I
4, 5,
said it out
7.
loud.
Okay.
We couldn't hear you, blood.
Your mic didn't pick
12.
up.
16, 18. Okay.
Damn it.
Oh, wow. Y'all are wild. So I'm gonna just share with y'all the math that I had to do. We are averaging the group stealth.
Mhm.
Target number is a 4. 18 divided by 4 is 4.5.
Let's go.
Bless that curve.
Delilah starts to trip, and I just like grab onto her. Not right now, sugar. Not right now.
Back up, my
Where's-
hand. Put it back on.
Where's the man folk?
I think
Where's
he's
Earl?
still behind, and that's not on us at all.
Yeah, it seemed like he was wanting to talk to him.
I mean, we ain't got nothing really against the law, do we?
It's more of the fact that one of us looks very pointedly at Allie threw the bomb back.
I don't have anything in particular wrong with the law, but there are some counties that the law might have issue with me.
Is
I'm not
this one of 'em?
affiliated with that bomb. I've never known that bomb. I've never seen it.
No, I'm probably fine in this county as long as they haven't talked to the next county up.
I'm gonna love ditching you in the desert.
Don't want to be a part of their first initial screening, personally. Bad for business.
I feel like looks to Nora. You got a lot of clientele from them, though.
Oh yeah, when I'm not being questioned.
Hey, no, that's fair. That's right. You like the one handing out the handcuffs, not being able to put it in the irons.
Exactly. There's a reason I got some.
While we're talking professionalism, let me just pass out some cards for y'all so you have
Absolutely
my
not.
identification.
Oh, so that way we can hand it over to the law when they do eventually question
I'll
us.
just hold on to these. Have some back in the
And
pocket.
that's why I keep masks around. And though sometimes, God, I wish you would put one on. Were you smearing some of the blood on your face?
You know, it adds character, but I'll wash it off.
Oh Lord.
I needed to rifle through to see if they had anything shiny, and I didn't find any, because it was covered in blood. And such as so happens, I ended up there. But it's okay. I already shined my shoes because that's a little more important to me.
Now that is a
We have met a
peculiar
strange
color that you got on your
bunch,
boot there.
It's turquoise. You've seen it before. I'm sure you
By
have.
the way.
Yeah, no,
No, I'm still.
Y'all have control of your own tokens.
So what part of the bar is this spot right here? Just out of curiosity, Marshall.
That's the back patio.
Okay, so I would say that, yeah, that that's not my character. Yeah, I'm wanting to at least eavesdrop, if not actually see what's going on.
So we want to be like right here.
If
Yeah,
Nora
all of
doesn't
us
wait,
right in this little area.
Okay.
Allie's just outside the patio fence. So that way, if like someone comes around the other side, she can act like she's not with these people.
Nora is sitting right there because if she takes another step forward, she might trip on a splatoon that she didn't see and make a racket. So she just leans it against
Delilah's
it.
like, no.
Nope, I ain't dealing with that.
See you.
I'm a nosy Nessie. It's fine.
Well, bright. I see that smile. Fucking bright. All of a sudden, my sheriff's officers are exploding.
Oh no.
Accidents happen. It's the strangest thing, especially in the West. You get bit by a snake, you're dead.
So you'll see five deputies and the sheriff themselves roll up on you.
Earl's been waving them down this whole time. By the way, just like, sir, this fine establishment, someone tried to blow it up. We were just in there and look at this thing. That could have been in there. Miss Heidi did not deserve that.
Miss Heidi did not deserve that.
I'm
She
gonna
is a
miss her when
fine
he's dead.
woman with a fine establishment.
She's a fine woman, ain't she, Earl?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna miss her when he's dead.
The sheriff leans in, gets up close to you, and he goes,
They have circled around Earl. I don't know. Oh God, they've murdered Earl.
saying,
One of them breathes fire.
turns around and with the chaps and farts a fire on Earl.
Oh no!
No.
They don't
So,
kill Earl.
The sheriff sort of gives you a look up and down. You're part of this?
Only a bystander, sir. I was sitting in the bar, having a couple drinks, because Miss Heidi, like I was saying, she runs a fine establishment. I have been basically living there. And a guy comes in, drops off like town rule books, and then the next thing I know, there's a grenade on the ground. And some chick grabs it and tosses it outside. And now there's this hole. That could have been Miss Heidi's place.
It's a mighty tall tale.
Ask anyone inside. They were in there too. I came out after the explosion. There was
Well,
nothing I could do to help. There, as you can see,
the sheriff is going to look over at one of the deputies and nod him into the saloon. And they're going to disappear into the saloon.
Anyone else think Earl's digging himself a hole?
What?
Well, I mean, the good news is that he only mentioned one of us, and I'll put a hand on Allie's shoulder so they don't try to run. Just kind of like pat it and just.
Pat, stay.
Give me a notice check, Earl.
Do you notice that you're alone?
notice check. Where's my notice? That is a D6. So 2D6.
And
roll?
then whatever your smarts is, right? Because it's notices smarts.
Yeah, sounds right.
Okay. I have 2 5s on the D6s and then a 3 for the D4.
Okay.
I don't understand
you'll
how
notice, you'll notice that the sheriff and the deputies as well, but especially the sheriff, they are coated in grime, as if they've been out on the trail the last couple of days, and you can see the sheriff's eyes are sunken, and maybe he was clean shaven at one point, but there's probably a couple of days stubble.
You see, sir, you almost didn't have a bar to return to. We need to find whoever threw that grenade into that bar. That saloon? That place is heaven.
I like Hattie's as much as the next new Gossamer.
He said
Right,
the
what are you doing?
title.
Wow.
Roll credit. No,
It was rigged from the start. Bang.
I don't know. Also, you do realize
We can see that, right, Rev?
Yeah.
There goes.
Anyway,
Damn.
So, you do realize, if you don't mind for a second, we're gonna need to take you back for a little bit of paperwork.
Well, kindly help with
Maybe if
anything I can. Anything to help Miss Heidi be safe.
Yeah, see, that's the step right there that I was
Fucking
trying to
soup.
avoid.
Yeah, me too.
and
Not that
See-
nothing would come of it, just, yeah, no, I just don't like the hassle.
Paperwork's the devil.
Yeah.
3 of
Earl's
them
an
will
honest man.
they'll sort of surround you and start marching you back towards their spot in town here.
Okay, look, bye. No,
Good luck, Earl.
What? Time to go. Time to go. Time to go
I've
back way.
got a lot of reason to come this way.
Uh-huh.
Before
The one inside.
Before we go, Delilah will pull one of those cards out that she definitely did not have in her sleeve. And it's the I believe it's the King of Hearts, the one where what's the queen that is having an affair? Canonically in a deck of cards. Hang on. I should definitely know this.
I'm sorry. There's what?
There's
What?
a card from the original one. Like if you look at a regular deck of cards, one of the kings is sad and is trying to get a flower to get his wife back, but she's having an affair with him with one of the other kings.
Okay, then.
I've heard that.
I will pull
I
out
have
the-
not.
I will pull out the card of the king who's being cheated on and put it down for Earl in case I never see him again in memory of the poor bastard.
Queen of Spades.
King of Spades?
Queen of Spades. You said
Queen of Spades.
Earl is an honest, ordinary man. That's what's
Good
going
money,
on.
no man.
With the Jack of
Just
Diamonds,
needs
that's
a
why
good
the-
drink.
Yeah. So put down the King of Spades, and then join up with Nora.
Back around the corner.
Okay. For the 4 of y'all, then I'm gonna need another stealth check.
That's fine.
Here's the person in the bar. Don't forget that.
There it is.
We didn't see him go in the bar though.
Nope.
I did.
Oh yeah, you guys did not.
I did better this time, guys. So much better.
I
3.
didn't hear what Rev said.
Yeah.
11.
11. That's gonna help y'all out. 3.
3.
Another 3.
Right, I'm gonna need y'all to start rolling better.
I would, but I can't.
Loaded.
You all D4s on that?
I have a D6 and 2 D4s. Yes.
I got 10. My 6 exploded and I
risk
rolled
one.
a 6 and a 4.
I got
That's
3.
2 of y'all carried the rest for sure.
My 6
The
also
3s aren't
exploded
bad
to
for the
5.
record, but they're
Y'all.
you know. So because that is a 27 in total. Divide that maybe by 4, you're just a little under 7. So that's good.
We're right as rain.
Actually, the way this game works, by the way, on skill checks, you get a raise for every 4 points you are above the target number, with the target number being 4. That gives you 2 raises, Rev, and blood as well. That usually is more damage or a betterment of what you're doing. In this scenario, we're going
It's
to
these
use
two not fucking us up.
one of those each for, these 2. And then one of those each for a betterment. Which is good because the DC was higher this time.
Yeah, I figured.
So, you go ahead and we'll move you on over.
So, what exactly is the plan there, Nora? We're just trying to leave town, try to get to your room in the brothel. What exactly are you trying to do here?
I mean, we can get over to the brothel, no problem. I don't think we're quite ready to leave town quite yet. We've only been here a little bit.
Yeah, we need to restock our
Re-up
funds
our
a little.
stores.
Yeah.
For a little
I'm
bit of
looking-
time while these two are doing whatever they want to do. And I'm gonna start walking my way over to the brothel from my room.
Following.
So I got one question that needs answered.
Mhm.
And then I will. Perfect. Okay. So, a couple of things are about to happen. It's called the new Gossamer Hotel. Oh, there's the brothel. Sorry, I forgot that I moved
have a
the
whole ass
brothel from
brothel
where
right
I
there.
originally had it. Well, I originally had the brothel where the hotel was, and then I swapped them.
Likely story.
Yeah, I figured I could just like skedaddle my way across, making it
So-
look like very inconspicuous.
So one thing that is interesting about the brothel right now is they are doing, it's not renovations, but they're making an addition to the brothel. You know
Then
how
would I have a room there with me coming through town, or would I have
Um,
one over at the boarding house?
you would
I'm just stroking this accent now.
at the hotel you would have one.
Okay.
The boarding house is a little bit more for longer term stays. And you've only been there a little bit of time.
Yeah, and we didn't plan on being here more than a week.
Maybe
Yeah.
2, depending on how the tables treat me.
And how the locals treat me.
So where are y'all headed?
Wherever my room is.
Okay.
Our room.
So then the hotel.
Our room, yeah.
Okay. So then I will talk about the hotel instead. So the hotel is a large 3-story building. Bunch of rooms in it. It's relatively nice place. Despite the fact that the town is a little dried up, a little dirty in general. This is one of the newer buildings in town. And there's 3 floors, and in fact the top floor is what they're calling a recreation area. It's an area for relaxation, for music, and for a little bit of dance. When we clear furniture out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
And as you head back to the hotel, there is you can tell they are very, very excited. You heard tell of this morning. Very, very excitedly. There are several people with pulleys and ropes hoisting a large piano into the hotel.
You get more clientele. I'll lean over to Nora. You get more clientele if you play an instrument.
Yeah. Give me the time to actually learn it.
We have time on the
So-
road, but you refuse.
Ugh.
Because I know we're under a time crunch, we are going to switch over to darkness real quick. I know darkness only has a single-digit amount of minutes left.
Yeah.
So,
Sorry, guys.
No, you're good.
darkness, they are gonna march you all the way to the marshal's office, which is
Damn.
right next to the gallows, by the way.
That's appropriate, I think.
And the
Not
gallows,
intimidating.
they are currently preparing. As you are ushered into the marshal's office, you see a couple of different folks checking out the gallows and all the different pulleys and making sure if we use the gallows today, it's not going to break. It'll do its job just fine. As they march you into the marshal's office. The marshal's office is actually one of the few You know we can see you again, Rev.
No, that's just you that can see it.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay, never
Wow.
mind then.
I'm getting
I
distracted.
thought everybody could see it.
And I'm just trying to get an eye line on something.
Oh, okay. No worries. So, as they march you into the marshal's office, it is a mostly quiet space. Surprisingly, there are a few lockers in there. There is a stairway down. Most of the buildings out here build up. This is one of the few ones that builds down. You
They're gonna
can
go
hear
throw Earl in a fucking closet.
It
Maybe.
seems like they're about to hang him up.
you can hear voices and sort of shuffling coming from the downstairs in that. The marshals, or the I keep saying marshal's office
Sheriff's.
because I've labeled it marshal's office instead of sheriff like a fool. Anyway, the marshal here, we're just gonna call me the GM, by the way. The marshal
Okay.
here is going to basically usher you into the room and then say, if you don't mind, for your comfortability, there's a little bit better seating downstairs. We're gonna take you on down to take your statement.
That sounds sus.
I just gotta make sure the walls are not straight dirt, right? Like you have something in between.
Oh my god, the mole people.
The walls are, in fact, not straight dirt.
Okay, then yes, I'll go down.
And
no.
they'll usher you down, and you can hear the clink of manacles coming from the left as they steer you to the right as they hit a hallway down at the bottom. And walk down to a room.
07's in the chat for Earl.
That
Blood, you
the
should
wooden
adjust the map.
what?
Oh, that's right. I should be over where Earl is.
The wooden floorboards stop right before this room. And you see the floorboards stop, giving way to dirt.
Breaks.
Dirt walls.
Sir, I respect you kindly, but I don't do dirt anymore. I was a miner, and we found caves that were made by no man, and
No words.
And
just
they've been
cold
fighting-
metal in between your shoulder blades.
sir, if you put me in there, the mole people will come.
Going in, or are we gonna have to take drastic measures?
Locking me up's not going to protect Miss Heidi.
Don't you worry. We'll protect Hattie.
But I was just a patron.
And this is why
Well,
the
this here's my
newspaper lady
town.
told us to fuck off.
And I can't have you outsiders causing rabble now. So you're gonna go ahead, get on in there.
Are you the one that tried to blow up Miss Heidi?
Think I was there?
Y'all covered in dirt? Are you mole people? Is that how you got there?
Oh no.
You're in disguise. I gotta get out of here.
Oh no.
that feels like that's words accompanied by an action that's unsaid here. So, are you doing something with that?
Yep. I'm gonna shove him and try to run.
Okay. Go ahead and draw me a card.
Oh no.
Please tell me Earl did not just get himself murdered
That's not
by the
bad.
sheriff.
They rolled a
just gonna-
9. That ain't bad. Oh no.
There's 3 of them.
Can we leave it here?
Oh
Because I
shit!
gotta go.
Oh no.
One
That's what's
second.
I hate to say it, but the ace
what
is
I
also
will I will narrate this next bit because it is a bit of a foregone conclusion. Earl's getting shot. Earl's getting shot full of holes. So Earl is dead at this moment. So if you'd like to say good, I guess it's good day for you, but good night for us.
Good night,
That's a good exit on Earl for this session.
Thank you, guys. I will see you next
I
week.
will
hopefully.
leave your camera and all
Yeah.
that stuff on. I will kick you after the thing. Okay.
I'm just gonna close it.
Perfect.
Okie dokie. Bye.
Love you,
Bye.
buddy.
And
Love you. Bye.
the ace of spades is the death card.
Hi, that was oof. Because the first one was also drawn for the sheriff. That was a rough first draw. For those of you who can't see our table, Darkness drew a 9 of clubs, and our sheriff drew an ace of spades, and then the marshals drew a 7 of clubs and a 5 of spades. So back over to our other group.
Yeah. I suppose we hear the gunfire, do we?
No,
We're on the
there's
opposite
a
side of
reason
town.
these cells are underground, my friend.
Hmm.
Now, you're headed into the hotel, right?
Yeah, sure.
I'm heading to me and Delilah's room. We're gonna lay low for just a little bit of time, and then we're gonna start the day later.
Okay.
Dungeon Marshal, have I already checked in at the hotel?
I'll leave that up to you.
I'm gonna say in that case no, because she would have been looking for someone to plant the room on.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
So as we go in, I'm gonna go up to the front desk.
Before you get there, though, there's some things that gotta happen,
Sure.
like a notice check.
Let's
'Kay.
go. What's my notice?
It's a smarts, so
Yeah, so it's
I know. I saw the vest coming off. I'm like, something serious is happening.
It's sweaty on the back of my neck.
Oh.
actually, my D6 critted. 11 total.
Credited.
11.
Hey.
Okay, so my notice is
Had
a
3d6s.
D8.
One of them was a 6, and then I rolled again. It was 5. We're good.
Teamsies.
Okay, so my
Okay.
notice is a D8, and then that's a smarts.
Yes.
Yep.
So that's a
And then a
4.
D6 for being a player.
Okay.
I might look over her character stats one more time, Tony, just to make sure everything looks right. Just to let you know.
Yeah.
We'll have it all finalized and
4.
fixed.
Okay. You had Brett. You had an 11, right? You said.
I did, yes.
Yeah. Me and Brett both.
Blood did. Okay. I just wanted to make sure you both had an 11 and I didn't mix it up, and then
Yeah,
a
no.
4 and a 5. Okay. I mean, the good news is that's a 31 in total. Which
Y'all
is
with your
nice.
mental math is so
It's almost, that's like
Wild.
7.8 or something like that.
A 31 divided by 4. Yeah, it's
5 some odd.
That's about right.
6 some odd.
Yeah.
We could go further on the decimal places probably, but there's no need.
numbers.
Ugh.
We roll
We don't
numbers.
need to do big brain here. Listen, let's just focus. Focus on Western.
It's more
So-
than 3.
Good job,
This
Rev.
is true. This is true. Y'all notice something. There's twofold things happening here. The first is that the piano is being lifted in sort of a weird place. You would think, looking at the map, that the piano is being lifted up over here. That is not the case. It is, in fact, being lifted up the front of the building.
Are there places to get in?
Not terribly.
I'll find a fucking window. Watch me.
Second. The second thing is you see something that you've only heard tale of. At first you thought it was maybe a tumbleweed or two that got blown across the sands and got picked up to the top of the building. But tangled around the top of that rope is something that you know is not a regular tumbleweed. And it seems to be destroying the rope.
Oh, I'm definitely not going over. Like, where's the fucking window?
Um,
It's not any of my problem.
Delilah's gonna take out basically her arcane focus. It's a gun, but it doesn't look proper. Like, it looks just like a Colt, but there's something off about it. And I'm going to cast Bolt at this creature, at the tumble.
Okay. All
In
right.
broad daylight.
Yep.
Damn it, Delilah.
I ain't deal with
That's
no.
interesting for sure.
I ain't.
Um,
Nope. I gotta. Let me just
let
go to
me-
page 156.
Yeah, let me go ahead and pull up the. I hadn't gotten the character or the creature pulled up yet in my
Oh.
sheet, so
Brett's already decided to murder it.
Nope. I ain't trusting no monster. That is too expensive of a piece of art to be
Especially
destroyed.
no.
It ain't our piece of art. Why do you care?
I like how it sounds.
Okay.
Oh, my lord, Delilah.
The Lord's present in this time and place.
He ain't, though.
All
All
right.
right.
Just stupidity.
So it is. Let me remember medium distance versus long distance here. What kind of a weapon are you shooting? Or you're with bolt?
I'm doing
What does
bolt.
that do for range?
It's smarts times 2. And I have an 8 for smarts,
Okay.
which is
Is
far
there-
range, I do believe.
Is far range? Okay.
Yes.
I just wanted to check and make sure. Go ahead and roll.
Spellcasting, brother.
Oof. Go ahead and roll. It's gonna be. It's gonna be interesting here.
Not the greatest. Could be a 6.
The thing about tumbleweeds is they're sparse. You're gonna shoot right through it. Your bolt goes in. What kind of energy is this bolt?
This is 100% ice.
The middle
You
of a
see
desert.
Middle of the
the
desert.
wood at the front of the hotel. There's a chunk comes out of it, and the wood underneath starts to shrink and shrivel from the cold it's never seen before.
Uh,
Also,
oh wait, there are no range
We're,
penalties, but the arcane skill is affected by cover, illumination, and all other usual penalties. So I don't know if that changes it or not. That's according to the bolt ruling.
gotcha. So I understand that.
I
There
just let you
are
know.
a
If
bunch
that
of
doesn't
other
change anything, it don't
penalties.
change nothing.
It doesn't. This thing has some natural penalties that you got to account for.
Well, damn.
Jeez.
So
Was that Frozen?
She does that sometimes.
I
I'm
pull up my
gonna
lesson.
find
Do they give
the guys who are at the other end
Magic.
of this rope, I guess.
So that was different.
Where's the people who are holding this rope?
on the
they
floor?
are to either side of the front of this building, and they've just watched this bolt come. By the way, that
And
is
they
going
see
to
this thing?
initiate some combat here. So let me go ahead and make sure shuffle these. There we go.
Well, it's a good thing I pulled out my gun in comparison.
Good.
I'ma run. I got nothing else.
Don't worry, y'all. I got this.
Oh, that's really
I ain't paying
unfortunate.
you.
That's so bad.
Someone pulled for me.
Yep, got you.
Thank you much.
The Nora can take my card.
Oh, that's a lot of cards.
Hucksters aren't that rare. People, all sorts of people get magic talk.
We're just gonna put these all in my hand. Because the players can see this, I'll let our viewers in on it. I've just drawn 5 cards. Just so
I
you
swear
know.
to God, if you get us caught by the sheriffs again.
Uh-oh. I've just drawn 5 cards into somebody else's hand in this game, so I can't see him anyway.
How
It do
do
be
you
like
not
that
know where your
sometimes.
hand is?
Magic, obviously.
Because
I put us all
Magic,
on the
yeah.
same side of the table.
yeah, well, I didn't want that.
They like to spice
I
it
didn't.
up.
I didn't get no choice in this. So, what do we got for
Hold on.
for
Hold on. This is a terrible idea.
You started it.
No, I have an ability called Deal with the Devil.
No.
you want to make a deal with the devil?
Is Tony the devil in this predicament?
Oh, I'm always the devil, my friend.
I thought so.
Hold
Oh.
on.
Rev, put your blindfold back on, Rev.
Actually, you know what?
I know why you did it.
I'm not gonna do Deal with the Devil.
Did it before that.
I'm going to ante up, which means I spend a penny and hold on. I should have read up more on this. I apologize, Dungeon Master.
It's game marshal to
Game
you.
Marshal, sorry.
I thought you said gay marshal, and I was like, that's not what I said, but we roll.
Whatever the fuck the title is at this point.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
even care.
Marshall.
I've never been particular about a game runner title.
I am. I don't know how long you've been here, but sippy and stretching things.
I just did.
Well, I will not do it for now, so make sure I can go through this and we can communicate it.
Emerald just did sippies.
And stretch.
There
I'll
wasn't
do it
much
next
left, but I
time.
drank what was
Yeah.
left. And also stretches.
Thank you for.
I said all that, y'all.
I heard
did.
sippies. I didn't hear stretches from you.
I'll I'll do it next time to make sure I don't butcher anything here. We don't want to be playing too loosey goosey.
No. Go ahead. Well, we got this. Don't worry.
So, I should have done it before we rolled the initiative because making a deal with the devil basically means that I get to try to roll again, to try to hit at cost of Benny. And I have a chance to try to use my power again or use a different kind of ability, and depending on how I roll, it either will backfire or will do whatever sort of damage I was trying to do in the first place. And I can even do more powers as well, which is why I'm kind of like, eh.
Oh, and that
Yeah.
yeah. So we can back up your shot. Do you want to back up to your shot? Because here's the thing,
Yeah.
y'all can you each have 3 bennies to use, and
Right.
nobody has used one yet.
Yes.
And so I do think it would be smart to use some bennies.
Mm-hmm.
Rev, I see you getting rid of the tokens. It would be smart to give everyone 3 tokens.
Would you stop moving stuff?
Just put a blank place as mine.
There is already.
Thank you.
I was
Hopefully next time I will be able to also be a part of that.
I'm just confused.
I'm taking away Tony's coins.
Tony has points?
Stop it! Focus,
Keep
you
pulling.
bitch!
Oh my.
Anyway, Brett, how you doing with that ability?
I'm looking, and I think what they are going to do instead, trying to call, seeing that the ice bolt didn't work, I'm going to try and use telekinesis.
Okay.
So-
wait. Is this instead of?
Yeah,
Okay. So is this before initiative somehow?
So I can make a deal with the devil. If my spell fails, I can try to choose a power at I have to try and cast and total up the number of power points it requires. So I have to basically roll my dice and match the spell that I'm trying to do. Telekinesis is 5, so I have to roll above a 5 basically with my 3 dice.
Basically, this is Hellish Rebuke.
Yes, because
in
I
case
failed
you
it, but it does cost me bennies to do so.
Okay.
And after I
It's
roll,
really
no, so okay, all right, then.
So Hellish Rebuke feels like a weird comparison there, but
Yeah.
it was a react. It's the first reaction
Yeah,
spell.
it's a
I thought
reaction.
of.
All right, and then we have to make. There's a gambling. So this is the gambling roll, and then draw 5 cards plus 1 extra card. Forgetting how the gambling system works. Hold on.
Okay.
Again, let's do this next time, so that way we can read up on this and make sure we're doing it right.
So, okay, then I wouldn't worry about using it now, but we
Yes.
are going to continue going right now. We're not going to stop here.
Oh, for sure. I got it too.
Okay. What's everybody else got for initiative?
Don't know.
Nora's got a 9 of diamonds.
6.
I got a queen of diamonds.
Okay.
I really was. Yes, thank you. I didn't want to be the
Well,
first one.
No, you're not.
Good.
Oh gosh.
Good.
In fact, 2 of these creatures go first.
Why is there 5 of them?
Oh, do we not get to know the whole thing at once? That's dope.
I thought it would be more fun
No.
to reveal them slowly like this.
Also, I love that for blood, the reveal is just when it happens.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
will-
true.
I'm sitting
Blood,
here
look at-
alone. I'm making sure the people can see us and hear us. And that's all I get. I
Blood, we'll
see
get you
how
a
it
new
is.
monitor.
Huh?
So we'll get you a new monitor.
On top
You
of my
guys
3.
are over here.
I have so many things open right now.
Well.
Well,
What
hey.
have we here? Santa Claus,
Why does
huh?
this trash?
I'm really scared.
He's dead now.
Oh
Jesus,
my.
really
Brett. God.
The actor who played Boogie Boogie passed away recently.
Yeah,
Oh,
and you just
no.
had to say it out loud. Jesus, Brett. Read
Yeah.
the room.
We're outside. There's no room.
No one else
I'm
is
in
in
a
the
room.
room where it happened.
I have a ceiling.
That doesn't
Room
sound
where
right.
The
it happened.
ceiling.
The room where it happened.
The bathroom where it happens? Oh no.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm getting some icons here.
No, not allowed.
Yeah, because life is better with a few icons.
Not allowed. They
Probably gonna be massive.
Fuck, why is it huge?
Don't
They
you
said,
love it?
"Ho, don't do it," and you said, "Bet I'ma do it."
Bet, motherfucker. Anyway. So. Go ahead and get us another one of them.
Fucking delay
There
on
we
my
go.
phone.
Come on. There we go. All right. So. We're going to go ahead. Cool. So I'm rolling some things to you guys.
Ew. I hate it.
Obviously, Brett's character is going to be the first one attacked here.
Yep. Naturally.
Brett, what is your parry?
All of our parries is 6. Actually no, my parry. I did not equate for that. Hold on, I can fix that.
I also don't know what my parry is.
I do.
How does
You
one
know-
I'm very
account
high
for parry?
Hey,
1 second. That's
love
on
that.
me.
We're very bad at new games.
oh, God. Don't mind me. Fuckaroonie. All right.
Oh, I don't like the way he's so confident over there.
Scared.
How's it going?
I believe it is 3 for me.
Welcome to Home
Okay.
Depot.
And for the two of you as well, it's also 3 because it's 2 plus half your character's fighting stat. And if you don't have fighting, it's 1 or any bonus you have to shield or certain weapons, but we don't have.
I'm assuming
those, so-
fighting is agility
Yes,
or strength.
it's under agility.
Okay, so it's
Don't
2
have
plus
fighting.
half.
But it's a fighting skill specifically, not agility. The attribute.
Well,
Again,
I don't
we'll
have the
fix
fighting
that.
skill.
I think
we-
I
So
have
would
like
the lowest
L1.
be 2 or 3 then?
It's 3 because it's 2 plus 1, but you can't take half of 1.
So mine would be 5 or 6.
Mine
Yours
just
would be-
went up.
3 because you don't have a fighting skill. But we'll fix
Oh
that.
well, I'm dying.
Oh
then.
no. So this is gonna be rough. Brett.
Mm-hmm.
So they rolled a 10.
Okay. Good.
So
Good.
a raise is every 4 above your parry.
Yep.
That means 2 raises.
Mm-hmm.
So when they hit you, they're going for 2d4 and 2d6 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Are we getting killed by magic tumbleweeds here?
I think we are.
I think Delilah's getting killed by magical tumbleweeds anyway.
I think if my parry is less than yours, then yeah, I'm also dying.
That's gonna
Don't
be
worry, I'm gonna survive.
9 damage to you, Bert.
What's health?
Yeah.
On the
how-
side, you
how's
see
that?
our wounds. We have
Sure.
Uh,
-1, -2, -3. Then we're incapacitated. You get 4
Yeah,
wounds.
you have about 4 health usually. Yeah.
So did Brett just die?
I just was insta-killed.
Brett just died.
Dope.
I
Y'all
feel
ready for
like
the second one?
Yeah. Go for it, cowboy.
What's great is my character already had her gun out because she saw the bolt happen and she was like, "Can mine do that?" So she was already trying to aim
I'm just
before
imagining
someone
that
just
as
got.
I pull out my gun, the bramble stretched out, the thorn from this tumbleweed just stretched out and basically pierced me through the chest. Like, so just like this long, like, just this long strip of thorns.
On top of her. That's not nice.
By the way, Delilah, as you get sort of destroyed by this creature, it is sucking your blood.
Oh, good, good.
It is draining you.
Good, good. Better than blowing my blood.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, there's 3 of you left. So 1, 2,
Damn.
3.
Looking to
Cool,
Nora, I say run.
It's funny that you would say that, because I rolled to randomize who it would go after.
Okay.
Hi,
Hi
Nora.
there. Hi there. Let me see if there's anything I can do to stop things. I have edges.
What is your parry, my friend?
I don't fucking know.
I would say it's a 3, because you don't have a combat or fighting skill.
I don't.
So we all have 3s.
Well, hold on. No, I'm sorry. I just it's 4, not 3. 4. It's 2 plus half your parry's fighting, 2 if the character does not have a fighting skill, plus any bonuses the shields or weapons, so it's a 4. So it doesn't matter. I died double anyway.
I do have armor somewhere from something that I bought. Because I had bought a pair. I just
What page? I'll look it up real quick for you.
Was just the common stuff. I bought chaps. I don't know if I'm wearing them though. Probably not. Probably not. It doesn't matter. They're probably not on me because I'm in my work attire.
So what I will say is they've rolled a 3. What I'm trying to figure out is if meeting parry is that success or is it overcoming?
I thought I was
parry?
a 4.
I apologize, Dungeon Master. It is 4. It's 2 plus.
Then you're
2.
good.
Okay.
That way, it's like everyone starts with a flat 4. So.
Okay.
And I think at this point you will see a cadre of several of them at the top of the building, ready to jump down.
This music feels too calm for this.
You're right. Don't worry, I have music for that.
Like, I'm not strolling through Home Depot anymore. The walls are coming down.
We're at Lowe's.
We're in the parking lot.
We're no longer at Home Depot.
We're in a Waffle House parking lot that's down the street. I'm also not trying to diss your music choice. I genuinely love all this music. It's so good. I just kind of make fun of it.
Don't worry. I've got it.
Oh god, no, please.
They said it's not lost on me.
It's fine. I'll just hit you harder.
No!
That's fair.
Anyway, it's somebody else's turn. Let me pop back over.
I think it's mine.
It's Bright's. Yeah.
It is. Well, I'm gonna shoot with my real bullets, and not die.
That's a good thought.
Good
Okay.
plan.
I hope it works for you.
I do have the shooting skill. Actually, Brett, if you would be willing to look up. So I have a couple of edges.
Okay.
I have ambidextrous, all hallows eve knack, and 2-gun kid.
Oh, hold on.
You helped me with this!
Ambidextrous means that they can shoot with both their hands and not receive the offhand penalty.
Okay.
And you said 2-gun kid?
Yes.
2-gun kid works just like two-fisted, both range weapons, allowing her to fire or throw weapons in each hand, has 2 different actions without triggering the multi-action parity. So she gets 2 shots, basically, without any deductions.
Okay.
And then the All Hallows Eve knack, I think that's more of like a
Where
RP
is that?
component.
Where did you?
That was in the Deadlands.
Okay, I'll
Sure.
try and find it real quick.
As a note, for those of you who are using ranged weapons, you can fire more than once per, right? With you being able to fire twice, that's a different thing. So this would double each of them. You can fire once normally. If you want to fire twice, you take a penalty. If you want to fire 3 times, you double that penalty. So you can push to fire more. Obviously, that's with automatic weapons. Manual weapons, you kind of have to load every single shot. So
I have Wesson dagger pistol. So I'm assuming I'd have to like reload and go.
Hold on, I'm looking up the new edges.
Brett's like, you have too many things. Stop. I tried to make her good with guns and not so smart to not shoot at a fucking tumbleweed.
So Emerald is asking about the music playlist. They're saying they can't hear it. Do you have it muted, Blood?
I didn't think so, but one sec.
Does the other one have it muted?
Ooh, that's true.
I can't find this all.
No, it was just.
It's under knack.
For some reason.
It's under knack.
Yeah. But either way, I'm gonna be shooting twice. Or I'm gonna be shooting once, and then I have my Bowie knife, and I'm gonna toss that at it. Or I'm actually gonna shank the vine that struck Miss Delilah. So I do have a shooting skill. Would that
Yes,
be...
you use that plus your agility and a d6.
Okay, because it says 2d4 for damage with a dagger pistol.
You have to shoot first before rolling damage. Like in 5e.
Okay. So I have my d8 for agility. And then the d8 for the skill. And then the d4. Brett?
No d4s. It's 2
No
d8s
d4s.
plus d6.
Plus a d6. I rolled 2 7s and a 3.
Okay. Well.
Okay, hold on. So, oh, okay. So basically, the All Hallows, Born on All Hallows Eve means that they will spend on conviction roll to roll a critical failure. So basically, you get a chance to re-roll a crit fail. That's all that means.
Okay. So yeah. So I rolled 2 7s and a 3. So what does that mean for me?
That was 1-shot success. Go ahead and roll again, please.
I would like to confirm. Game Master, can you confirm, please? I'm sorry. I know that Brett knows this game real well. I just want to make sure that you're.
So, with the shot one, I will actually say, because of the extra modifiers I have to add on for this creature, it is actually not a success.
7's not a success?
7's not a success.
Oh dear.
Cool.
Combat
And then-
in this game is vicious, by the way.
I can
wanted
tell.
to throw out, because I don't know if you were aware of this, Tony. You get an extra Benny from me.
I get an extra Benny from you.
Yeah.
Did you just award me one in chat?
No.
Okay.
One of my hindrances is that I'm cursed, and that says that for every character with the cursed hindrance, the GM gets an extra Benny.
Oh, okay. So I could have re-rolled on Blood earlier. Or on... Yeah, Blood earlier.
Can't go back and do it.
I won't this time.
That's so fucking ominous, and I don't like it. Okay, well, I'm gonna stab with my Bowie knife. That went into Delilah. So
Since
That
you don't
would
have
be-
a fighting skill, it's a D6, a D8, and a D4.
Okay.
Bless you.
Thank you. D6, D8, and D4. Okay. I crit failed on my D8, and then I rolled 2 3s.
Okay, so that is not a crit fail.
Oh, okay.
Just rolling
crit
a
fail is
1
if I roll
itself.
1 on all of them. Is a crit fail.
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
Babe, spend a penny. Reroll.
You got a couple of bennies.
Sure. I'll do a Benny.
I'd say they expire here in like a few minutes. So when we get to the end.
But considering that a 7 didn't hit, so that's one tough vine.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Miss Delilah.
You gotta.
I'll do another shoot. I'm a rootin' tootin' shooting.
So
On another one, so I'll take a penalty on that.
okay, that's gonna add a -2.
A -2. Okay, but that was 2d8 and a d6. That still doesn't hit. My highest was a 7. So minus that, so
Loading
it was a
anythings?
5. Huh?
No exploding anythings.
Nope.
Yeah, that's not gonna do it. All right.
I tried.
Let's see. Remind me of the order of the
Initiative.
not
After
the
Bright-
order of initiative, of the order of the suits again.
Yeah, one moment.
And that was spades, hearts,
Hearts,
diamonds,
clubs.
clubs.
What I thought. All right. So I'm going next.
You don't gotta.
I do gotta.
I think Tony's just been waiting to get a chance to kill me
Maybe
after all this time.
Well, he already succeeded, so
You did that first step.
He's like,
Immediate.
was that as good for you as it was for me? As he stabbed me through the chest with the stake.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Who do we got? That's a 3. So I believe that's Bright. Let me go ahead and duplicate some more of these real quick. Okay. Bright, remind me of your parry.
4.
4.
We're fixing
That's
that.
not gonna do it. So that's the good news. It's Blood's turn now.
Cool. How the fuck do I fight in this game?
Don't
You're a-
you actually run.
As the pacifist, I don't know.
Well, no, like what action can I take during fights, or do I just?
You can heal.
So okay,
oh.
you can heal. You can do a test, which a test is like a skill check.
Is there any
that can,
any use trying to heal Delilah?
not Delilah, no.
And I got nothing, bitch.
I do not get to
Once-
pass go. I do
once
not
again,
get to
you
collect
can
my
use this-
$200.
You can use a skill test of some sort, which can either make it distracted, which does seem to be your MO, or vulnerable, if you succeed. You got to come up with what that skill test is, though.
Flash them the boobies.
Yes,
I
the
don't-
tumbleweeds.
Want to see my boobies?
I don't know if
I
he's gonna
said,
make
"You want
me
some
be
new
a patch of
piercings?"
wood.
Let's just get some new piercings real quick in the middle of town.
Say, yeah.
Ow!
Which I'd like to clarify, Allie's still not convinced that the day has reset it all. So, like, if she doesn't make it out of this, that's it.
She said the end.
I will. If I try and move away from this fucking thing that has attacked me, is it gonna try and hit me?
May never know.
I don't fucking like you. I don't like this game.
Is this what Tony's like every time he DMs for you guys?
Yes.
Oh, good.
No, it is not, in fact.
You lying motherfucker!
Tony, why are you
I'm
not
a very
inviting
gentle
me to...
DM usually.
Why haven't you invited me to one of your home games to be an antagonist for Blood and Friends? I am offended.
We are coming to the end of a campaign.
We've been trying to end this thing for like a year.
We have. We don't need more people causing us to delay. No offense, Brett.
None taken. Not some, but it's fine.
I would love
He
to.
said,
to
"My love and
have you
affection
join it,
is destroyed."
but we've been trying to end this thing for like a year and a half now.
We've been trying to conclude this story through your car's extended warranty. It expires.
Exactly.
TikTok.
So blood.
See, I just like barge into Tony's house and I just like go up, find his notes, and I'm just like, you all die.
I bold of you to assume I keep my notes in that
That's-
one location. I am semi-sabotage proof.
Yeah, the trigger story doesn't
Well,
have
and he
any
doesn't
notes.
have notes. He has
Listen.
us recount our notes at the beginning of every session.
See, the problem is that if I tried to hit the notes out of Tony's head, I'd hurt myself more than it would hurt him.
It's true. This is true.
And Ramona
He
might
would
attack
get
you.
healed. Ramona would attack. It's not a she might, she would.
No, she's too much of a coward.
Damn.
She yells at you, and actually, no, I yell at Brett a lot for someone who's also a coward.
Not to pull away from this too much. For blood.
Yep. I've been trying. Thank you, Ref, for keeping us back on target.
Stay on target. Stay on target.
I can't hold him.
I'm trying to run inside.
Test them.
Yeah, well, I've got nowhere else to go. Back to the saloon that almost blew up.
Where the cops are lurking.
I'm gonna go ahead and Benny.
You fuck.
I've got 4 of them.
You're welcome, guys.
Wow, just for me.
I don't like
Toby, you're not helping, buddy.
Toby senses
That's an
stress
explosion.
in.
Oh dear.
And another one.
Oh no!
Well,
It's freaking dice. I love D&D.
Hi. You doing right over there, Blood?
No.
Well, that's good, because you're not gonna get better.
I fucking hate this game.
unnecessary.
One shot. My one shot on.
This is another 2d6 and 2d4. Which I've just realized is insane overkill. Actually,
Tumbleweeds.
what is your parry? Before I roll this, because it may your parry is 4.
Bye, Nora.
So only 1d6 and 2d4.
Okay.
That does if everything's a 1, you're still alive. But it's not.
He left.
I laugh
Wait,
because
no
those
way.
are the dice that Tony usually rolls with when doing things in combat. We've seen what he rolls when it's combat time.
Hi, my friend.
I mean,
Like
I think we all understand that you roll differently as a DM than you do as a player.
Oh, I wish that was the case for me.
Hey, I'm gonna put this to you gently.
I'm dead.
Just a quiet red X.
I really fucking hate this game.
Oh,
Y'all thought this
Funny.
might be a walk in the park. Ain't no fucking way.
For all the shit you've put me through, absolutely not. I'm murdering you fucks.
That's fine.
All right. Rev.
Beautiful. All right. I'm going to grab the Colt revolving shotgun off my back.
Okay. Is that one of the ones that's strapped up?
It's tied in loosely. If you think I can
Tied
draw it.
in loosely.
Well, it's loops. So that sort of thing. If you don't think I can, that's fine.
I'm just asking because you did previously say several guns were tied to your back.
Yeah,
They would be hard to use.
I did say that. In that case, I'm going to draw the double barrel.
Okay.
Shotgun's a shotgun in this game.
Yeah. I just wanted to check because it was the ones tied to your back. Those are the ones you explicitly said you couldn't use.
Yeah, well, I don't have to remember that. There is a difference. The difference is range. That's fine. I'm going to go, Mass, you could probably use this better than I could in this situation. I'm going to toss the sawed-off shotgun to Mass. And then run the other direction.
Nope. You are also in range here, by the way.
Bennied.
So
Get bennied.
Before you roll your damage, I would like to roll to toss the shotgun.
go ahead.
Because I did specify
ahead.
it's a toss and then a
I
bolt.
imagine like it just goes off like you shoot
Here's the thing.
me in the
This
head.
is what kills
Established,
me.
If my character crit fails, I automatically shoot Brett.
Yeah. That's the
No,
rule that we
you're not
made.
getting.
Please shooting a dead woman.
You know, we established, like, because of the stats that we have.
Oh, I
When Brett's
know.
alive,
No.
yes.
But when he's not
Brett's no
alive,
longer alive.
are you just?
The curse can't.
Would throwing something be a shooting?
That's what we've been ruling. It's kind of weird,
okay.
but yeah.
That or an athletics.
Fuck our-
probably.
That one explodes.
It could be athletics, but right now we've been ruling shooting as it's supposed to be like a range. Like tossing a grenade is considered shooting, if I remember correctly.
Total of 8.
Total of 8. That'll do it.
Do I need to roll a catch?
I'm gonna say no.
Thank God.
It's a sawed-off double barrel.
Does
You know,
does she drop her
I
knife
can
or
also,
her
I
pistol
can
pick
still
up?
get. Listen, I've seen marching band kids. They still get hit in the head no matter how long they've been doing the shit. Okay.
I hear ya. Do you want me to make you roll?
No. I'm not saying that. I'm
'Cause I
just
can
saying that
make
we
you
make
roll.
it sound easy. But I was a high schooler at one point with other high schoolers.
Recently, some would say.
No.
I've
Area of 1,000.
worked on
But at
top
least.
of a rooftop with people throwing hammers at me. So, you know.
But what is
Life we've
what does
all
last
lived.
drop?
So I'm.
Mm.
You have a pistol and your Bowie knife. Which one are you letting go?
Knife first.
Did you? I feel like a shotgun is a double hand, isn't it?
It's a sawed-off single-handed thing.
Oh, okay.
Grab a barrel and then readjust.
Like, I've got
That's
it cut
insane.
down to pistol length, and I keep it in a pistol holster.
Gotcha. Good to know.
You know what else is pistol length?
A pistol.
That's successful. Let me see here. What is your parry, Rev?
It's somewhere between 3 and 1 million, but probably 4.
Okay. You are fine. For now.
Yes!
That hardly seems fair. That seems biased.
How far can you run? I'm gonna run that full distance, whatever it is.
Is gone. Is what it is.
Goodbye.
My pace is adios amigos.
My pace is
My pace
I'll
is
collect that when you're done with it.
fuck you. But also more for me. Cause this bitch is too crazy for her own good.
Also,
Meanwhile, I've already
I just
established-
realized I should have gone before Rev, but I didn't. So
well,
I'm
now's your
going.
chance.
Uh,
Benny's.
Do I retcon? This is the question. Just for fun, I'm gonna roll it anyway, Rev.
You're getting ready to toss a shotgun and immediately get just impaled through the arm and
Because, like,
chest.
cinematically, what it could be is that moment of, like, Allie thinks she's gotten away with it. And then last second, like, I'll collect that when you're done with it. Turns around, it's right in her face.
Oh my!
That moment of delusion where she's like, I'm getting out scot-free. Fuck.
That is in fact not happened. They were dead and pissing themselves before they even tossed the shotgun out of the holster.
What I can tell you is I will allow you to do the shotgun toss because I think it's cool. But what I can tell you is I don't know that I will be rolling this damage.
Do it.
Fucking hell. That's the 4th explosion. in a row.
Do it. Roll it. I dare you.
Okay. So that is a 19.
It misses.
With you being a 4, that's 15. So that is 3 raises. So that's 3d6 and 2d4.
I can survive.
That's a lot of ones, but it doesn't fucking matter because that's 10 damage. You did, my friend.
I want that back.
My feet.
And now, our final blood wire.
Blood wire. Fuck that.
Coming at you.
That is such
I've
a
still
cool
got
name.
a Benny.
It also
So,
sounds like
we'll
a
see.
fantastic like metal band, Bloodwire. Like I.
Alright,
I hate this.
that explodes.
Nice.
And again. Fuck, and again.
Rep,
Alright,
change when we're
I'm on a
playing.
historic run over here. What's your parry?
Does it
4.
matter? Does it matter?
It does matter. It does matter.
What Brett said, it's a 4.
For now,
4,
I'm changing.
okay.
I'm fixing up their character. It's gonna be more like 6 when we're done.
So that's a 15, by the way. Which
Seven's in
puts
the
us
chat,
at
y'all.
2 raises.
Jeez.
Okay. And yeah, you're dead. Unsurprisingly, that's 11 damage total. And that's where we'll end for tonight, with Savage Worlds ending in our first TPK
Ever.
as the timeline resets once again. So don't worry, we'll be back with the same storyline next week.
Not next week.
Oh, not next
Holiday.
week. Week after next.
next.
I give my players some time to lick their wounds here, because shit just got real.
Next week, look forward to more of our tabletop nonsense, as I and 1 or 2 other people probably lose our minds.
Bye, show
time.
night. Bye, friends.
Bye bye, y'all.
Bye.
Make sure check out the Thirsty Gay Thursdays. Are we doing Spawn Camp yet?
No.
Not yet. And
Okay.
TGT's gonna be chill tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. GGT is gonna be chill. Come hang out, chill out some time. We'll see you
think it's
next
just gonna
week.
be
Make sure
me and you,
to go interface with us on Blue Sky, on TikToks, on all those places that we like to do things. And also tell your friends.
Yeah.
We're
Bye.
Respawn, and we look
Bye.
pretty good for a dead bitch.
Stay thirsty, bitches.